previous video, we summarized the story Who Will Be Ningthou and guided students to understand the concept of exclamatory words. As stated, we will now move on with the lesson and guide the students to revise the concepts of the story in a fun way. Begin by revising the vocabulary of the new words learnt from the lesson through an activity. Display the cardboard box full of chits to the students. Ask one student at random to come forward and pick one chit. The student will then have to speak aloud the word written in his or her chit. We will use the word in the chit to frame one sentence. Make sure that the sentence framed is in the context of the lesson. Once we have written the sentence, we will ask other students to guess the meaning of the word. Appreciate students' responses and guide them with correct answers. One by one, we will record all the new words along with their meanings on the blackboard. But that's not all. Tell the students that they will be assigned a homework activity. As a part of this, students will have to prepare a project on the topic of Save the Environment. Tell the students to take help from their parents in preparing the project. List down the guidelines for students to understand how to proceed with the activity. First, they will have to paste pictures of 5 activities which cause harm to the environment. Secondly, the students are required to discuss the activity with their parents, understand why those are harmful and write it against each picture. And lastly, students are expected to make a table and write a few lines about how a particular activity can be replaced by an alternative which won't harm the environment. The table should look like this. The recordings by the students will be discussed in the class the next day. So, here we have completed explaining and revising all the concepts of the lesson Who Will Be Ningthou. By implementing the zero investment innovative idea of concept explanation, the students will now be able to answer coherently in written or oral form of questions in English based on day-to-day life experiences. Recite and share English songs, stories, games, riddles, tongue twisters. Act according to the instructions given in English in games, sports. Read independently in English, storybooks, news items, headlines, advertisements, talk about it and compose short paragraphs. Use meaningful grammatically correct sentences to describe and narrate incidents and for framing questions. Read text with comprehension, locate details and sequence of events. Connect ideas that he or she has inferred through reading and interaction with his or her personal experiences. Write paragraphs in English from verbal visual clues with appropriate punctuation marks and linkers. Write and speak on peace, equality, suggesting personal views. Describe the interdependence among animals, plants and humans, such as communities earning livelihood from animals, dispersal of seeds. For more such interesting and innovative teaching content, keep watching our videos. Until then, goodbye. Happy teaching!